Yo, man. R.I.P. to the young legend John Singleton, man. This a sad day, man. He was definitely a true legend, a true OG in the movie game, in the media game, all of that, man. He definitely did his thing and been holding it down for a long time. Got a lot of classic films out there. So this is definitely a sad day, and really don't want to be making this video because this is definitely a sad day. You know, they say he had a stroke and he went into a coma. He been fighting for the last 24 hours or whatever, you know, and it's really crazy. It's really crazy. So, you know, he passed away, he's gone, but you know, man, this dude had a lot of classics, a lot of good movies. You know, he was definitely out here doing this thing, making a lot of good movies that stuck with you. You know, man, he been doing it for a long time. So that's very interesting to see how long he been doing it. But he definitely died way too long at 51 years old. Come on, you get at least got another 10, 15, 20 years. 20 years, man. That's crazy, man. I wanted to see if he was gonna come out with anything else. I know he was supposed to do that Tupac movie, but he didn't get a chance to. Another director did it. But you can't deny the classics this man got, man. R.I.P. to John Singleton. Thank you, man. You really made my life a lot better with your movies, man. Your movies are hilarious, man. You got some of the funniest, some of the goodest movies out there, and that's a definite fact. Anybody who got anything to dispute that, they really don't know anything about good movies. You got a lot of good classics out there, you know, like titles like The Poetic Justice. That was a great movie. Everything down for even getting Pac in that movie, and for Cash and Janet and all that. I couldn't even see that movie being that movie without them two. So that was you getting them together. That was great casting, you know. And then, you know, and my favorite movie of all time, Baby Boy. That's one of my, you know how many times I don't watch this movie on BET. I probably wouldn't be doing this video if you didn't make Baby Boy. I watched Baby Boy on BET like 100 million times. All different times of the day. They had it on repeat, playing it every day, every week. But John Singleton was that dude. He was a legend. He had a lot of good relationships with a lot of people. But yeah, I used to watch Baby Boy all the time. They ran it all the time on BET. Pac was actually supposed to be in it. He was supposed to play the role. He was supposed to play Jody. For y'all who don't know that, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all do. But for the ones who don't know that, Pac was supposed to play Jody in the Baby Boy. You know, I wonder how that would have been, because that movie was already a classic in itself. A hood classic, definitely. You could throw Baby Boy on anytime, in any mood, and you gonna laugh, you gonna cry, and you gonna do a lot of laughing. I don't even know how well Pac would have fit playing Jody anyway, so maybe it was a good thing that Pac didn't play Jody, because Jody was like, he was doing all kind of stuff out there, you know. Jody was doing all kind of shit, so, you know, Tyrese played a perfect Jody. You know, Jody was just, you know, he was out there doing it in that movie. If you, like, you know what I'm saying, like, with Sean coming up and you seeing like Jody and a lot of the moves he was making in that movie, you would think I thought that was okay. Like it was, you know, that movie was wild, man. He was punching bitches and like eating them out and stuff. Like you was a child saying that, you would think that was like, oh, okay, if I hit a bitch, eat out, I'm gonna eat out. That'll solve everything. Like it's a lot of misinterpretations in that movie. I thought it was gonna be a part 2. Everybody was pushing for that part 2, but some kind of way, I don't know. I guess they did like another version of it. I don't know, but I wanted that Baby Boy 2 to drop. That would have been a hood classic for real. That's a fact. But Baby Boy, and it was a classic in itself. It was all kind of shit going on in that movie, man. All kind of shit, man. It was some crazy shit going on. Bitches getting punched and ate out. Niggas walking around making scrambled eggs, butt naked, drinking Kool-Aid. It was all kind of crazy shit going on in that movie. Niggas getting shot. Niggas getting beat up. Niggas riding bicycles. Niggas hitting long strokes through the hallway mid-rainy nights. It was a crazy movie, man. And Jody, I don't know if I could have seen Pac playing Jody, because Jody was definitely, for y'all who didn't seen it, man, you gotta watch that movie. That's a hood classic. You gotta have that in your collection. If you don't have Baby Boy in your collection or ain't seen that movie at least 3 times, man, I don't know if you even should be listening to this. That movie was a classic. So much shit going on in that movie, though. Niggas getting shot, ate out. I'm talking about aromatherapies, all kind of crazy shit. The movie, look at the name in itself. That kind of crazy name, Baby Boy. What kind of movie? What kind of name is that? They got this big ass Tyrese, big ass. He like cuddled up like a big ass fetus on the inside of in the woman's womb. I thought that was a crazy, and that's how I came on to. But when I was young watching this, man, I thought Jody had a pretty good stable of bad women around him. He had Taraji, he had his other baby mama Cookie, he had the girl at Taraji a job trying to get with him. He had some nice women on him. It was definitely some fine women in the movie. You know, shit, Jody, he was living a crazy lifestyle. He was riding a damn bicycle. He even got jumped. Little niggas beat him up and took his bicycle and his drink. That nigga was getting punked. He was throwing up after he shot people. His room was nice, though. He had that pop painting and shit. And his bicycle was nice, too. I can't even lie. That bicycle was on point. That nigga was getting all through the town on that motherfucker. It's a scene in that. Something happened. I think he woke up and the car was gone and she took it. That nigga hit the bicycle. He was like going like 90 miles an hour on the bicycle. Facts. This shit. R.I.P. John Singleton.